accept your nomination as the Democratic candidate for Connecticut's 2nd Assembly District. I want to thank my family, my friends, my campaign manager, who have been my strength thus far. I'd like to give special thanks to the delegates for the trust and their faith in me to represent the 2nd District. I've been a Democrat since I was registered to vote, and I've been an active Democrat for years, both locally here in Connecticut as well as nationally working in Congress. After college, I became involved in the Bethel Democratic Town Committee and worked on First Selectman Matt Knickerbocker's re-election campaign. My dedication and service to the party at such a young age was something local leaders wanted me to know was important to them. And so when there was a vacancy on the Inland Wetlands Commission, it was the party that asked me to run for the seat. In 2013, I ran for that seat and I won. While my time on the commission was short, my love and interest has always been for policy since my college research on Hurricane Katrina and the sad failure of the federal government to protect its own citizens. Wanting to learn more about policy and the government and how it all works, I moved to DC and worked for 2 Democratic members of Congress on their legislative teams, writing legislation and advising them on votes. While I loved it, I knew for me that I always wanted to return home and put that knowledge and experience to use for the community here. You see, my decision to run has been the result of a joint effort. My friends, my families, my colleagues on the state and federal level, and members of the Bethel Democratic Town Committee have all expressed confidence in my experience and knowledge, and I plan to put that to use for you. For too long, the 2nd District has gone without real representation in Hartford. It's time we had a seat at the table, and I'm the person to make that happen. There are 5 issues I want to focus on during this campaign and as state representative: economic development, reinvesting in our transportation infrastructure, supporting a renewable energy future, tackling the opioid crisis, and making education a priority. It's time we had a real conversation about how we pay for higher education. You used to be able to get a great public education by working your way through school. You just can't do that anymore. Housing costs, whether you're a homeowner or renting, are through the roof. Our job base is shrinking, and the jobs that we do have, the wages are getting smaller and smaller. When I talk to my friends of my generation, the same questions some of you have come up. How can we stay in Connecticut, where we grew up, where our families are? What can we do but leave the state to make our way? Many in Connecticut have lost faith in the state, but my campaign seeks to re-inspire that faith. Republicans would have you believe that this is the end of times, but Connecticut is a good place to live. We have good education at the high school level. We take care of our environment. People like to live here. Fairfield County is a great place to live. The 2nd District is a great place to live. It's time we came together to restore that faith. United we will win, and I know we will win, because that's our party. Together we can build a better 2nd District. The great Shirley Chisholm once said, "Service is the rent that you pay for your room here on earth." And I pledge to give back to the community I so love, and to be unbought and unbossed in Hartford, and fight for a state that invests in our children, our families, and our businesses. Thank you all so much, and I am honored to accept your nomination. Thank you.